Good morning and welcome to part 3 of this trip to Norway, which I'm currently here at the minute. A place called Rysstad, about 100 miles north of Kristiansand. Arrived here yesterday, beautiful weather. The previous video, if you saw it, you would have seen the scenery and everything. It's just an amazing country. I'm absolutely loving it. So the plans for today slightly changed. I'm going to nip off and see what a proper Norwegian breakfast is all about, where I'm staying. And the weather at the minute, it's really gusting out there. I'll show you. See what I mean? About 30 miles per hour. Excuse me. So where I'm going, right up into the mountains, obviously high up, and I was going to ride the 27 hairpins going down. I want to do it, but if it's high winds up there, don't know. Let's see. But it's the snow walls on the road further up that I really want to see. That's one of these things that you think, wow, I've got to ride along that. That's definite. So I hope we've enjoyed the previous two so far. I'm sure you have, as much as I have, the journey, the experience of it all. And catch you in a bit. Let's have a look what this breakfast is all about. Traditional Norwegian breakfast. Grains, fruit, meats, a little bit of English going on there. What the hell that is? What the hell is that? Unusual. So I've just had a great breakfast. The sun's shining again now. It's a bit dull before, and temperature's warming up a bit as well. So I think the plan for today is get up there where we're going. Decent ride. Let's see the snow. See where we get to the top. Take it from there and come back. Apparently the sauna is free to use, so I might give that a go as well. Right, let's get going. Warmer gloves and the windbreaker top for definite. Just on Google Maps to Lysebotn, it actually says a 3-hour ride to do 49 miles. So I set off from the campsite. The weather had certainly changed. The wind had died down. It turned really nice. A little bit breezy, but nothing that I couldn't handle. Like I say, you can see the Norwegian flags blowing about a bit. And sticking to the speed limit. This is the small town of Rysstad. I think rich people have the white houses, poorer people have the red houses. I think that's how it works. But you notice the roofs have all got grass on the top. Quite an amazing thing to see that. Should do that in this country. I guess it's because we have a lot of snow. And absolutely beautiful looking churches all in white. So the road started to climb up from Rysstad, and I'm off to a place called Lysebotn, which when I get there I know I kind of got to do another few turns for the road to Lysebotn. As you can see, we're starting to get the snow and the temperature was just dropped a little bit, dropped a degree. When it set off it was a nice 18 degrees. Well, now it's around about here, it's probably dropped down to about 14. And you can see like the scenery start to change. There was not a single car or motorbike along this section. It was so quiet and peaceful. And such a lovely winding road and the scenery. You could smell the pine and the fresh air. Really fresh. and I was in my element riding this section, it really was. It was absolutely stunning. We're starting to open up a little bit now, we're starting to climb, and I can feel my ears popping. And you can see there the snow starting to get a little bit heavy as we get a little bit further up. This house on the left is a gully house. I actually stopped here on the way back and took some pictures. It was stunning, overlooking a beautiful lake, which half of it's frozen, you can see, and then stretching ahead in front of you, you can see it. Well, you can see there the frozen lake. It's getting cold now. It's dropping temperature. I've now dropped to about 9 degrees, and you can see there it's getting thicker. Friendly biker going past, and a few more. These guys were certainly on the pace. I wasn't even going to try and keep up with them. I think they were local bikers. So this particular road we're on, from Rysstad to Lysebotn, it was literally a week before they dug it all out, and they spend weeks digging out the road by special machines. You can see the gouges in the side of the snow walls. Probably took the snow walls up to about 5 metres high. You'll see them a little bit thicker further up. And look at that stunning scenery. Absolutely breathtaking. I was in awe of this, I really was. He was stopped to take a picture. I thought he broke down at first. You see how it's starting to get thicker? And again, we're really starting to climb now. We're probably about, I would say about 2,000 feet up about this point from sea level. But what an absolutely stunning road, and unlike the UK, this would be full of salt and horrible and slutchy. It was perfect. I stopped off on a side road here and just to take some photographs, and it was a dead end up there, and I just shoved my finger in the snow. Constantly conscious again of that the bike firing back up. When I peeled it back, it was like blue and glassy, and gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Never rode a longer road like this before. Stunning. And apparently, what happens is they actually sweep the roads at the end of May, June, before the holiday season. Wow, what a vista. Look at this for a background. Like a frozen lake. I'm about nearly 3,000 feet up, and there's snow on the ground. This is like an like a ski resort. On the way to a place called Lysebotn. Get there and then I think do a ride down to Lysebotn. Well, it's about 6 degrees in a minute. Temperature has definitely dropped from what it was yesterday. But what an amazing place. This is just awesome. Bike started this morning. Let's hope that it starts again. So fingers crossed, eh? Tell you what, when Norway do rest stops, they put them in some really good places. Little Arctic bird over there. Arctic, well, not Arctic, you know what I mean. But yeah, look at that landscape. There's the odd car, but not a lot. It's absolutely stunning. So lucky to be here. Just a frozen landscape. It just started to thaw out. We're still bloody cold. Right at the top's now getting close. It's absolutely freezing up here. Keeping the engine switch kept on. Yeah, so 5 degrees, breezy. Everywhere there's all these cairns everywhere. It's like people just put them. It was on this stretch of the road that I actually thought I'd gone wrong and took a wrong turning. But then panic disappeared. Well, not panic, but I could see the power lines. I remember doing a little bit of research on Lysebotn and the area, that the reason that the hairpin road down the bottom end was built for the workers, I believe, or something like that. But you can see there below through the clouds, and you can see there on my visor windshield that I thought it would start raining, but it wasn't. I was riding in the clouds before. So the start was some slight hairpin bends, and then I realised I was definitely on the right road, because there in front of me was it's called the Eagle Cafe, and it's what, 640 metres up. And first impression was like, oh no, I'm in the clouds, I won't be able to see a view. But as you can see in a bit, then, well, the view was phenomenal. Probably not the best because the sun wasn't fully out, but it was still amazingly impressive. So just this little bit of road to get to now, and if I'm honest, the sense of achievement of this bit was really great. The final bit was to reach this bottom, but I was getting tired, I was hungry, I was cold, and I just wanted to have a stop and obviously rest the nethers as usual. But yeah, I was quite surprised on the amount of cars that were in the car park, but they were all climbing up onto that, is it Kijara, KJ, I probably not pronounced it correctly, I apologise, but This is the car park, and free for bikes. So you hike. I'll show you in a bit what the hike's all about. Nice guy on. He just waved me in as if to say, you don't have to pay, you're a biker. And there in front of you is the Eagle Cafe. Look at the size of that motorcycle park, and giving bikers the best views. Wow, look at that. We've finally arrived here. The sign behind me, it's spelled Kajurag. I hope she's right. She might be looking at. Is it right? Yeah? Are you sure?
I think so.
You Norwegian? Are you from Norway?
No.
Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So you can walk up it, and there's a rock you can find. I think it's called Kajurag. Oh, there you go. I'll let you read it in English. $1,000-meter drop to sea level.
Enjoy it up there.
Yep. I'm not walking it, obviously. I'm all this way and you can't fly a drone, but to be honest, the view that I'm going to show you in a second, you don't really need it. Oh my giddy aunt, look at that. Whew, wow. That apparently is called the Eagle's Nest Cafe. You can't see why, can't you really? So I'll go up over there. It's amazing. Finally here. Let's see what delights the cafe has. Fish soup and a view. You can't get better than that, can you? An interesting picture in the lavvy. If you're wondering what's he doing sharing this, well, I'll show you why. Because that's the rock above the fjord I was going on about that people stand on. Yeah. 1,000 meters above the fjord. I would want the lavvy just about there, because I would be using it doing that, if you get me meaning. So I'm on looking down from the Eagle's Nest now, right down to Lysebotn. Again, really don't need the drone. And there is the road. "27 hairpin bends." there. So I'll have a coffee here at Lysebotn. I was just about to drive off actually and just start heading back, but it's cold. Just looking at this stunning scenery. Yeah, it would have been nice if it had been like yesterday. The good weather, but at the end of the day it's still stunning even though it is a bit cloudy. You can't have everything, can you? So it's nice to see. I had like glorious sunshine, no wind yesterday, so it's just nice to see the different sort of climate. This country would be beautiful whether it's rain, sun, snow, whatever. There's no getting away from that. So I'm going to drink this and then head back, and I shall speak to you because I've run out of card for the action camera, so I can't video on the way back anyway really. I'll see you when I'm back at the cabin. Might have a nice sauna tonight to warm up, that'll be good. Supposed to tell them half an hour before, so I'll pull up and get checked in, and then we might go and have a bit of shopping. Just been in reception, got my towel for the sauna. Oh, I need it after that ride, but wow, it was awesome, it really was. This is solarium, sauna. Ah. Got its own gym. Wow. And that's where I'm going for a bit. Ooh, steamy. Yeah. Very nice. What's this? Sunbed. Yeah, different. I was expecting a hot tub, to be honest. So we are having, what's it called again?
It's called Fjellbett.
Fjellbett, and it's Viking Fjord vodka and aquavit, and it's got lime and
Sprite. And then vodka
The two of
and
them.
yeah, aquavit.
And the driving limit is, what's the drive? I'll be okay in the morning. Thank you very much. So yeah, chatting to a lovely girl behind the bar, Norwegian. Fantastic. The end to a fantastic day today. So enjoyed it. And I've done exactly what I wanted to do. Sometimes I just chatting to a couple of older bikers from Norwegian that didn't bother doing the road because they thought it was too cold and misty. I did it and I got to the other end. I got exactly where I wanted to be and I was so chuffed with myself, and all the way back. The hairpin bends weren't that bad. It was actually worse, I think, going up and doing right-handers for me on hairpins. One bit I had to like stick my motocross styly and put my right leg out. But filming wise, I've reached the end of, I haven't got another for the road. I haven't got another memory card. I kind of exhausted it. I'm not surprised with everything. it was actually, I had to say to myself, just stop taking pictures. Just stop, because everywhere, every corner, there's something you want to take a photograph of here. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing place to be. So I'm going to finish the evening off. I say I've just been in the bar. I didn't want to eat in the restaurant again like last night. A bit of self-catering. So I'm going to have pizza that I got from the supermarket. Yeah, amazing, mind-blowing food from a chef. But frozen pizza in the oven. It's in there now. And a Coke. Some lime one. So I'll just go back in the lounge while this is cooking. The lights, I'll have to set the light I think. Let me just set this camera up. Yeah, Norway. What an amazing country. I'm in awe of it, I really am. It's just, again, I know I've said it before, but probably one of the most scenic places I've ever been in my life. And I've been to a few places, but this is just out of the box. It really is. So if you ever get a chance to come, do it. Just come. It's not that hard to get to. I mean, look at me. What, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So what, 3-4 days? There is an easier way apparently, where you can sail direct from Holland. But I didn't really want to do that. I wanted the journey. It's all about the journey for me and the travelling. Netherlands. Yeah. Germany. Done that before. Northern Germany, never done. But all that first bit really was, in the first videos that you watched, was kind of like auto routes and stuff like that, so couldn't really film that much of the journey because it would have been a bit boring, wouldn't it? But here, wow, I could not stop myself. Like again, every twist and turn is just something else to look at. And I think as well, the end of May, beginning of June, perfect time of year, especially that road, the road to Lysebotn. Still the snow and everything up there, it was cold, but the road was perfect. Unlike the UK, what have we covered with? Salt, but it was as if they kind of had vacuumed away for me. It was just fantastic. Grippy roads as well. Oh, if you want to go biking in Norway, this is the place. And if I'm honest, I think the speed limit for it is pretty well correct. You've got to be careful. Again, me having that drink in the bar, only one beer before, and that I've got to watch. But I don't get the ferry till what, 3 o'clock tomorrow, so good few hours yet before I'm actually back on the bike tomorrow, so I'm careful. The last thing out, 0.02 it is in Norway. I think it's 0.08 in the UK, but just be careful of drinking while you're over here. The tolerance levels. I'm not on this. I wasn't on this trip to get boozed up. So this is the last bit. Ran out of memory card. I'm really kind of retracing my steps as such to get back home. I really hope you've enjoyed the videos. If you watched them all in sequence, the prequel bit beforehand, first, second. And ultimately this is the last one. So I'm going to finish it off, and I'm glad if you have watched them all the way through and followed my journey. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all your fantastic comments. So give me the big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I know I say this all the time. Hit the bell icon for any future notifications that I do. And thank you so much. Sorry, eyes were going then. Thank you so much to all my subscribers, and hopefully there'll be a few more on the way, so please subscribe to me if you enjoyed what I do and what I've been doing. There's a bit of effort involved in a YouTube channel, but I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get my food, watch a movie on Netflix, and I hope you've enjoyed every minute of it as much as what I have. So I bid you farewell, stay safe, ride well, and let's see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot, bye bye.